Scroll and Dagger presents Quest of Ruin. Episode 21, Wandering in the Woods.
Hello and welcome to Quest of Ruin, the post-apocalyptic fantasy role-playing podcast. I am your host and game master, and we are picking up where we left off last week with an unconscious Vurieth on the road out of Kapulbaur.
Right, yeah, so what happened exactly?
I'm guessing it's something to do with my not-quite vampirism.
Sure, makes sense.
Wait, why would vampirism make blood leak out of their arms?
Something to do with the magic, maybe?
Well, these are indeed the questions that will need answers.
But you're not going to give them to us, I'm guessing?
Well, I'm not going to just tell you if that's what you're asking.
What happened with those books you got from Barad Angol?
Wait, where?
The library in the Fae?
Alright, yeah.
Well, the one in common was the Heidler family, as you said, so not much help about the big stone thing.
The monolith.
Sure, whatever. And Balink was translating the one that was written in deeper.
No, I finished that, remember? Right before we arrived in Kapulbaur.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've had the chance to read it.
Well, you're not going to be able to if you're unconscious.
All the bloods that had been swirling like a cloud around their arms began to be pulled back in. Vurieth's regained all the bloods that they lost and is now coming around.
Well, that's nice.
It definitely was not.
Okay, cool. So, I'm coming around.
You alright there?
What happened to me?
You fainted, Ashlander.
What? My blood?
It's back inside you now. Soon as you went out, it started soaking back into you, like a sponge.
That is reassuring.
Are you feeling alright? Can you stand?
I think so. I cannot help but feel a little nervous, though.
Well, your arms aren't glowing red. That's a good sign.
I suppose so.
You think this is something to do with that ritual?
I'd have thought that was obvious. We should have been focusing on this, I suppose, but what with one thing and another?
Oh, well, sorry my sister getting taken to an evil cave was such an inconvenience for you.
Nobody's saying that. But there's no reason we can't get back to it now, right? That book you translated, Binks, was there anything about ancient vampires or the monolith in there?
Not that I could tell. Just a bunch of old stories about vampires who lived underground.
Thirsters, probably. Not exactly helpful.
So that just leaves the third book.
The one written in Aiolin?
Yes, the one we have no way of reading.
Well, I mean, no one's spoken the Dawn tongue in millennia. And thanks to the war, you're not likely to find any scholars who could translate.
True, but perhaps.
What?
How far are we from Elardrim, do you think?
I don't know. Maybe a little more than 100 miles?
Alright, so probably 4 days to the mountains, if we take the Malrug road, and then maybe another 3 days if we're lucky and the Pass of Imradil is open to us.
What are you talking about?
The Sonrai College, or what's left of it. It stands not far from the mountains of Elardrim.
Okay, but how does that help us?
The only man I ever met who could read Arwaina was Master Sonrai.
But, my friend, you said he was...
Yes, I know. And he probably is. But he kept journals, books and grimoires, all locked away in secret vaults beneath the college. The Horde wouldn't have been able to get in there, I think.
You think?
Well, I hadn't been back there since the college was attacked, have I? By the time the war ended and the Horde broke up, I'd set up the Remnant Library and didn't have time.
But this stuff might not even be there anymore.
It's possible.
It's not much of a hope.
True, but it's more of a hope than I see anywhere else. Alright, we can live off the land as much as possible. Make our rations last. I think the Sunrise College is our best bet if we want to help Vurieth.
Agreed.
Yes, I think you are right.
Oh, very well.
Alright, west we go then.
Venha luz. Manda o água. Vem o fogo. Nothing.
Vurieth, is everything alright?
I cannot... My magic... It is not working properly.
Well, you did just pass out. Perhaps you need some time before things will go back to normal.
Perhaps.
Would you like to walk with me?
No. Thank you. I would like some time with my thoughts.
Very well. try not to worry too much.
Veo fogo. Veo luz. Relampago. That is not right. Alright, let's try. Something simple, something small. A flame. Come on. One tiny flame. Manageable, simple, come on. But fakeness. Alright. Perhaps something else. Electric lash. Maybe. Parfuga.
Yeah! Ashlander, what do you think you are playing at?
I am sorry. That was not supposed to happen.
It's all right. Not like there's anyone out here to notice.
We cannot know that for certain.
You sure? Because I'm looking round and all I'm seeing is rocks and dirt and rocks and dirt and rocks and dirt. And dry weeds. For miles.
He's got a point there.
All the same...
Just perhaps take more care, all right? We don't want to attract attention, as unlikely as that may be.
I know. I understand. I apologize. My magic is... I shall fix it.
All right, let's carry on then.
Come on. One flame. One tiny flame. Please. Come on. Come on.
Blood, Barrie. You trying to blow us up?
No, I promise.
What in the fear was that?
I do not...
Hey! Did you nab one of my bang-bangs?
No. I did not. I was trying
Vurieth, your arm!
Oh,
No.
Let me help with that. I have some sap that should help the burning.
thank you.
So you, what, struck yourself with lightning?
I assure you, it was not on purpose.
Hold still. Let me...
Thank you.
Look at it! It's all black and crispy.
Only you could find joy in such things, little one.
Yeah, well, you should see mine. I got a proper collection of burns now.
Why does that not surprise me?
Come on, let's keep going. There's a valley not far from here. We can stop there for the night.
Bad weakness. Bad fogness. Bad Aquarius. Bad fogness.
Still not working?
No. I have never been unable to control it before.
So, I was right, wasn't I?
About what?
Whoosh!
I do not understand.
Your magic, remember? I told you in the cave. It weren't making the same noise no more.
Oh, of course. Whoosh. How could I forget?
So, it's still wrong, isn't it?
I am afraid so. A distinct lack of, whoosh.
Don't worry, we'll get it back for you.
I only wish that I had your confidence, my friend.
You don't gotta be confident. I can do that for you. All you gotta do is tell us if anything changes. Yeah?
I shall.
All good then. How's the teeth?
You tell me.
Fang ones might be a tad longer. Could just be the light.
You think so? I cannot tell.
Well, it doesn't matter much, does it? Just means you'll have an easier time chewing.
I suppose so.
And you don't got no hankering for chowing down on any of us, do you?
Not at all.
Well then, you're gonna be fine. I can tell.
Thank you, my little friend.
You're welcome, my slightly bigger friend.
It was nice to see the other side of you in your hometown.
Other side?
Yes, the big brother side. Your family, your life. I fear we all have been a little lapse in finding out anything about you.
It's okay. I didn't tell you anything.
Which is exactly why we should have asked.
You've got other things going on. All of you. And it don't matter. I wanted it private anyway.
Will you accept an apology for not trying, though?
Sure, but it's not needed.
Be that as it may, I am still sorry.
Shut up.
Hey!
We should get some sleep. We still have a long way to go. Laethar, will you take first watch?
No problem.
Come on, you all heard the lady.
All right, all right.
If we make good progress today, there should be plenty of time to scout out a decent place to set up camp by tomorrow evening.
That sounds like a good plan. The mountains are ferocious at night.
Laethar, I may be mistaken, but I do not remember you mentioning a forest on our route.
That's because I didn't. This part of Nan Amrun is mostly wetland. The nearest forest is 20 miles away.
Then, will you forgive me, my friend? What is that?
What the...
It's...
A forest.
It smells familiar.
Think you messed up the route, Laethar?
I couldn't have. We are on the Malrug Road. The only way it goes is west into Iloradrim.
So, you're saying there's a forest where it shouldn't be?
Impossible.
There's something strange about this forest. I feel something.
Even from here?
Yes.
Is it a Fae type something or a something else type something?
It is not fair. I know what Yaela means. I can feel it too.
So, you going in?
I'm not sure that's wise.
But it goes on for miles. Can't see the edge.
Balink is right. Travelling around could take days.
Not to mention it would mean wading through swamp.
And as always, our rations are not that forgiving. Not much to hunt out here either. But in there, we could be more lucky.
I understand all that. It's just... I can't tell what kind of place this is, and that bothers me. But you're right. I suppose we'll have to cross through.
We'll be on our guard. Let's go.
This place is mad.
It is remarkable.
So peaceful.
It's breathtaking.
I must say, it is a rather pleasant, unexpected detour.
Oh my!
What is it?
Those! Look by our feet! I've never seen these here before.
Goodness, those are rare treasures.
Perhaps we should take them.
Of course not!
Funny looking stuff, though. You don't usually find compounds like these in this part of the world.
Don't touch it!
You're telling me? Gaelic Calcum. I thought it was all lost beneath the Nara.
Weren't we meant to be going somewhere?
Right, yes. Pressing on then. Yaela, do you think you could scout for some food?
Of course. These trees are just like home.
I did not know trees like this would grow in the Fae realm.
Well, the Fae realm crosses our world in a lot of different places. Those places are then echoed into the Fae, so it makes sense it would be quite diverse in there.
Bit dark for a Fae place, though, isn't it?
A little dim, perhaps.
It is just light enough.
I don't know what you mean. I can see perfectly well.
You all got better eyesight than I gave you credit for.
Can anyone tell which way the sun will be setting?
I'm not sure. Why?
I would like to try a starlight spell, but I need to pull from the night sky to cast it.
Shouldn't it be getting dark by now?
Looks like it is.
What are you talking about?
Do you not think so?
The sun's still up. Look.
See, that's what I'm on about.
But that's not right. The sun should have been setting by now.
That is unsettling.
Although... There were once places like this. The Iaunavon.
Are you talking about the permanence effect?
Huh?
They were places where time acted differently to everywhere else. A moment could last for hours. You could spend a day inside one, and a week pass beyond. Some of them were so powerful that they could even seem to halt the sun.
That is a little unnerving.
No, they were wonderful. They were places of peace and tranquility. The elven mages used to use them for meditation. You could escape the world beyond inside them, you see, and contemplate matters without interruption. There was no noise or disturbances, just peace and quiet and calm.
I didn't think there were any left.
Neither did I. After the war, they all stopped working.
Not all of them, looks like.
Indeed. Yaela?
Quick, follow me! I found a river. It's so beautiful. You have to see it. Spirit, but it is good to finally get a nice rest.
Agreed.
But didn't we need to go go somewhere?
It's fine. This is a permanent zone, remember? We can relax here as long as we like, and it will still be the same time when we leave.
Look, Ciel.
Oh, good. You have your magic working again.
Excellent. Well, perhaps a little peace and serenity was what you needed.
Yes. Perhaps.
What's that?
That should not have worked. It didn't work. That spell failed. I felt it die in my hand. Or perhaps I only felt it that because that's what I expected would happen. Perhaps I am overthinking.
I mean, maybe?
I will try again.
Ha! Showing off now you can do it all again.
No. Nothing like that.
I do not think we will be requiring that fire, Ashlander. The forest is quite warm enough.
That should not have worked either. Fulgado!
Very impressive.
We're all delighted that you're feeling well again. Why don't you come and take a rest with us here?
No, this is not right. That magic failed. That spell backfired. Just like it did last time. Can't you see my arm? My arm is...
You alright?
There is nothing wrong with your arm, Ashlander.
But it burns.
You are hurt?
Yes. I felt it. I felt the lightning bolt spark in my hand and ricochet back into my skin. I felt it stinging my vein and I felt it explode inside my arm.
Are you sure? Vurieth, you look perfectly fine to me.
I know, even though I can't see the marks. Wait, that is it?
Vurieth?
What is it?
I cannot see the marks. From earlier to they are all gone. My arm should be burned up, blistered. Yaela, you tended the wounds. You saw them. Just a few hours ago.
I suppose. But that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
I am sorry. I am so sorry. Everyone. You all deserve a rest, but I do not believe this is what you think it is.
What?
I know. I am sorry, my little friend. But this is not a sacred resting place. My magic has not returned to normal, and Yaela, we are nowhere near the Fae. This place is just trying to make us think we are.
What?
But it feels so...
No, but we have to ignore it.
Ignore it. But look.
My friend, please just trust me.
No, all right, I do. But I think you're seeing things that aren't there.
Well, if I am wrong, we can all laugh about it later.
Okay, so how do we get out?
By actually trying to leave. No more distractions. No matter how wonderful or familiar. No matter how much these plants smell like the deserts of home and the air tastes of warm sand. We simply make sure we are determined to go.
What was that?
Everything looks different.
I think we are now seeing the truth of this place.
Let's go.
Yaela, do not turn around.
Why?
Just trust me. Stand up and follow us out.
All right. Is there a creature?
No, nothing like that. Come on, hurry, please.
Laethar!
What is it?
There's more!
More what?
Just walk towards me. No, do not look.
Laethar, you're starting to scare me.
Just over those rocks. Yes, good. Now, let's all move.
There aren't any real paths anymore. Shall we just pick a direction and walk?
I think that may be wise. Continue walking in as straight as line as possible. And that should take us to the outskirts.
There's another one!
Balink, don't you look either.
Oh, no.
What is it? What do you all see? Oh no.
You think they tried to find a way out too?
Perhaps. Or they did not realize this was a trap until it was too late.
Blood. There are dozens of them.
We must have been walking right by them all this time.
Gods above and below. It's almost every tree.
Shouldn't we cut them down? We could bury them.
What? All of them? I don't much fancy traipsing all the way through this place looking for every body we might have missed so far.
Balink is right. There is nothing we can do for them now. They're beyond the reach of this place. We need to find our own way out.
Quickly! quickly! This way!
Whoa, watch out!
Balink, what are you doing? I'd like to leave the forest if you don't mind.
Look, it is a solid cliff face.
What? How?
Not sure I care right now. Let's just get out while we can.
Right, come on, follow me! Look, there's the road.
Oh, thank the gods.
I knew we could not have gone that far.
But where are we?
As soon as we can see anything past this rock, I'll tell you. Hey!
I can see! It's mountains! We've reached the mountains!
The Pass of Imradil?
I don't know. Could be.
Yes, this is it.
The forest must have brought us here.
Yes, indeed. Where has it gone?
Did you lose your wits, Ashlander? It's...
How?
What?
What?
It's gone!
It can't be. We all saw it. Didn't we?
Hang on.
Balink, what are you doing?
Well, I wanted to check that the mountain was real.
Well, of course it's real.
Hey, we all thought that forest was real.
That's a fair point.
Well, perhaps.
But these must be the Alodrim Mountains.
Yes, they are. There's no doubt of that. You follow the path through the mountain pass, feeling confused, but glad you were able to get through the strange forest more or less intact.
Yep, I'm all in favour of finding somewhere to rest soon. I am very low on spells.
And I really need a rest.
What? Why? None of us took any damage. It was just a puzzle.
I saw the fracturing of the Fae, dude. I need a minute.
All right.
Well, don't get comfortable just yet.
Oh, God.
Because as you travel through the Imradil Pass with the setting sun in your eyes, you hear a monstrous roar echoing through the mountains around you.
Oh, yay.
And that's where we'll leave it for this week.
Oh, come on.
Yes, we have run out of time for today. Join us again next time.
Quest of Ruin is a podcast distributed by Scroll and Dagger and licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 International License. Today's episode was written by Gareth Cadogan and Ciel Barrie. It was produced by Gina Moriarty and directed by Gareth Cadogan. Original music was produced by Evangelos and Narcissatos. To see the full cast list, view show notes and ways to support us, visit scrollanddagger.com and rate us wherever you find your podcasts. Thank you for listening.